So hey guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy Joshi, and in this video we are going to solve a very beautiful problem, that is subsets. And believe me, this question is marked as difficulty level medium, but it is very easy problem. Firstly, I want you to try it by yourself. If you are able to get the answer, that is very good. And if you are not able to get the answer, then watch this video. So what this question is saying that you have been given a set of positive integers and you have to find out all its subsets. So like this is the array you have been given and these are its subsets. So you have to find out all the subsets and then you have to return those. So before coming to this problem, let's understand, like this is the array you have been given. So what are its subset? So firstly understand how many subsets will this array contain. So this array will contain 2 raised to the power n subsets, where n is the number of elements. So here we have 3 elements. That means 2 raised to the power 3 subsets we will get. 2 raised to the power 3 subsets. So 2 raised to the power 3 means we will get 8 subsets. So what are these subset? Subset is basically a set which is a part of this set. So we have a set which is a part of this set and which contain all the elements which is coming from this set. What I mean to say is, like, this is the set you have been given and I want to find the subset of this set. So the first subset will be an empty set. Empty set. An empty set can be a part of any subset. Then we have 1. 1 is itself a subset because 1 is a part of this set now. Then we will having 2. Similarly, we will be having 3 also. We will be having 3 also. है ना? Similarly, we will be having what? 1, 2, and 3. This is also a part of its subset because these elements are present in this set. This 1, 2, 3 is present in this 3 is present in this 2 is present in this. Similarly, 1 is present in this. An empty set is always a subset of a set. And apart from 1 to 3, what we can have, like 1 2. 1 2 is also a part of this subset. Then we can also have 1 3. 1 3 is also a part of this subset. Then what other we can have? 2 3. 2 3 is also a part of this subset. So you can count how many subset we have get. So if you see, this is one subset, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. So you have got the 8 subsets. So tell me one thing, if I like, is 3 comma 1 a subset of this set? Can you tell this 3 comma sub is 3 comma 1 a subset of this set? No. Why no? Because 3 comma 1 is not present in this set. This set is not present in this bigger set because their ordering is different. Here we have 1 2 3 and here is ordering is 3 1. So we don't have any ordering like this where 3 is coming before 1 in our main set. So that's why 3 we have not considered this. So this is all about sets. But our question was not this. Our question was to generate all subset. That means we have to generate this whole list and then we have to return it as our answer. So how can we do this? Before coming to the question, I want to tell you something. Okay, suppose this is you. You don't have to suppose, this is you only. Okay, you on a sunny day you are going on the road and you are going, and when you're going, you find out 1,000 rupees note lying on the road. So my question to you is that what you will do with this note? What you will do with this note? Obviously there are, what you will do, obviously you will not pick it up because this is 1,000 rupees note, it is banned in, at least in India. So you will not pick it up. So you start moving ahead, you start moving ahead, you start moving ahead. You see, oh, there is again another note lying on the road, that is 2,000 rupees note. And you know that the value of this note. Okay, so what you will do, you will pick it up and put it in your pocket and move ahead. So you see what happens in this scenario. What happens in this scenario? Every time you find something lying on the road, you are having two options in your mind. either you will not pick this or either you will pick this. So this is the actually the main thing which we were going to apply in this question. So here also, at like you are at initially at zero index, you will start iterating the array. So you are at a zero index. At every index you have two choices, either to pick this element in your subset or not pick this element. If you pick this element, you will put it in your subset, like you have put 1. If you not pick this element, you will not put in your subset, like this empty subsets. So you have to generate all possible options to try out all possible options for every index. You have to try all possible options for every index. Two option for this, two option for index number 1, two option for index number 3. So 2 to 4, then 8 subset you will get. Okay, so now see what how we are going to do this. So initially let mark it with black color only. So initially you were at zero index, index number 0, and you were having an empty set. Initially you were having empty because you have nothing. So at zero index you have two choice. This was your array. This was your array 1 2 3. The index are marked like 0 1 and 2. So initially you were at zero index. You have two choice, either to pick this element or not pick this element. If you pick this element, if you pick this element or not pick this element, let's suppose you pick this element. If you pick this element, what you will do, you will put it in your pocket. Like if you get if you pick the 100 rupees, 1000 rupees note, 2000 rupees note, what you were doing, you were putting it in your pocket. Similarly, you will put this element which is at zeroth index in your subset. Okay, and you will move ahead. Moving ahead means you are going to next index, that is index number 1. Okay, you pick this element and move to next index. And similarly, if you are not going to pick this element, what you will do, if you're not going to pick up this element, what you will do, you will move ahead, and in your pocket there is nothing because you don't pick it, this element. Simple. You found 1000 rupees note, you don't pick it, you move ahead. So that's why you're moving ahead. That means you're going to next index and you're not picking that element. That means your pocket is empty. So that's why your subset is empty right now. Similarly, for this also you have two choices, either to pick this element or not pick. Similarly, for this index you have two choice, either to pick this element or not pick. Pick and not pick, pick, not pick, pick and not pick. Let's suppose at index number 1, you are at index number 1 and you pick this element. If you pick this element, you will go to the next index, that is index number 2, and you pick this element. So what is the element at index number 1? That is 2. So your subset will now contain 1 comma 2. Okay, and if you don't pick this element, if you don't pick this element, you will again move to next index, and your subset will contain only this previous element only, because you don't pick anything. Similarly, in this recursion call also, if you pick this element, you move to next index and your subset will contain the element which is at index number 1, that is 2. And if you don't pick this element, you, you will be having nothing, you just move ahead. So 2 and an empty subset. Okay, now you are at index number 2, you are at this index. You have again two choices, again two choices, either to pick this element or not pick this element, either to pick this element or not pick this element, either to pick this element or not pick, and either to pick this element or not pick this element. Okay, so suppose you pick this element, you pick this element, you not pick, you pick this element, you not pick this, you pick this element and you not pick, you pick this element and you not pick this element. Okay, so you are at index number 2. You know that at index number 2 you were having an element 3. So if you pick this element, you come to index number 3, index number 3, and you put that element that is which is at index number 2 in your subset. So at index number 2 the element was 3, so you put 3 in your subset and move ahead. That means initially you were at index number 2, you put it in your subset, so 3 comes in the subset, and you move to next index. From 2 you move to 3. And now if you don't pick this element, so what will happen? You will move to index number 3 with this subset only, that is 1 comma 2. Okay, and here also you have two choices, either to pick or not pick. If you pick, you move to next index, that is index number 3, and you put the element which is at index number 3, that was 3, so you put that element in your subset. Okay, again, if you don't pick this element, you go to next index and your element is 1 only in the subset. Here also, in this recursion call also, you were having you pick this element, you move to index number 3, so at index number 3 you are having element 3, element 3 at sorry, at index number 2 you are having element 3. Okay, if you don't pick, if you don't pick, so you will go to next index, either you pick or not pick, you will move again to next index. And as you're not picking any element, so whatever subset you will have, it will go with you. And here also you are at index number 2, you pick this element, so you move to next index, that is index number 3, and whatever element was at that index number 2, you put it in your subset. So that element was 3, you put it in your subset. If you don't pick, you will what you will move to index number 3, and this is your empty subset because you don't pick it. So at last you can see you are having all the subsets, you're having all the subsets. So this is subset number 1, this is subset number 2, this is subset number 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. So you have generated all 8 subsets by this pick and not pick approach. Okay, so this was your question, and hope so you understand this. Let's code it, let's code it. Let's code it. So what they are asking to return a vector of vector. So what you will do, you will create a vector of vector, let's say its name is result. Okay, now you create a vector, let's say name its answer. This is your the answer. Here you will store, you will store your subset, your subset. Here you will store your set, sorry, here you will store your set, and in this result you will store all subset, all subsets, bei being stored, stored. Okay, so initially what you were doing, you were having a function, let's say solve, whatever the function name is. Initially you were at index number 0. You see here you were at index number 0. Initially you start with index number 0 and with a empty subset, empty subset. So you pass index 0. What else you are going to use? You're going to use an array in which you will traverse. Okay, then you also pass answer. This is your empty subset. Answer is basically the empty subset which we were passing, and then you will pass the result also, and finally you will return this result result. Okay, now uh, because this function is of void type, name is solve, this is index. Okay, let's call this index, and you are having a vector of name array a, and then you are having an answer vector also of name answer. You will pass this So this was the subset. Now this is answer subset. You will pass it by reference. I will tell you why you are passing it by reference. And then finally you are passing a 2D vector, that is vector of integer type by reference you are passing, and its name is result. So what will be the base case? What will be the base case? Can you tell me what will be the base case when this call will end? When this call will end? Because from 3 also you will having two choices. You can go to 4. You will go to index number 4. You can pick or not pick this element. Can you really pick this index number 3 element? Obviously not, because your array is only containing it in two index. That means 3 index, 0, 1 and 2. And here you are wanting an element which is at index number 3, but you know that at index number 3 doesn't exist in your array. That means when your base case is like when your index is greater than equals to, if you don't put greater than also, it will work fine. If your index is greater than equals to array size, that is array dot size. So here, what is the array size? Array size is 3, because 3 elements array is containing. So you will stop when your I or your index will come to array size, that is array size, you will stop at here. So you will stop at this level only. That's why you don't move ahead, and you will stop at this moment only. And what you will do in your result array, you will push back this answer. So we have solved this now. So what was happening? Firstly, this left call will be called, then this left call will be called, then this left call will be called, and finally you will reach here, and in your answer you are having 1 2 3. So you push this 1 2 3 in your vector, answer vector, sorry, result vector. So you push that element and return from there, and return from there. You return from there. Now if this thing doesn't work, if this thing doesn't happen, that means you have not reached the base case. So what is happening at that point? You are having two choices, either to pick or not pick. So what is happening? If you pick that element, you will push it in your answer. If you pick that element, you will push it in your answer. So array of index, you will push it in your answer, and you will move ahead. So you will call this solve function for next index. So we'll call index number 1. You will pass this array, you will pass your answer, you will pass your result. Okay. And in not pick case, you are not picking an element. So you will just simply call the solve function with index number 1, array, and answer, and result result. There is one catch lying here. What is the catch is, when you pick this element, you push it in your answer, like this was 1 2 3. You pick at index number 2, whatever element is, you pick this element, you push it in your answer. So now your answer is containing 1 2 3. But so you will return from here, and now the right call will be made. But you can see here your answer is containing only 1 2. Your answer is containing 1 2. That means here it was 1 2, here it is 1 2 3. Answer is containing 1 2 3, and here answer is 1 2. That means this 3 needs to be removed. This 3 needs to be removed. As you are passing your answer vector as by reference, then that means you need to remove it by yourself. So what you will do, you push this element, you push this element, you make a call. When this call will be over, you will pop out this element, answer dot pop back. You will pop out this element from your array. So you remove this. So when you go back, you remove this 3 from your answer vector. So your answer vector will be containing only 1 2, and this 1 2 is this. And then you will make for not pick call. So this is the pick call, this is the pick call, sorry, this is the pick call. You push the element, you make a pick call, you remove it from the answer vector, and then you make a not pick call. Okay, so this is how your function is going to work. Let's compile and run and check if this is giving you a correct answer or not. So you are getting an output difference. So what is this output difference? So your output is like 1 2 3 1 2 1 3 1 2 3 and 3, and expected output is okay. Okay, so there is one thing. When you get the result, so you see, you were get, so firstly this will get into your result vector, then this will get, then this will get, so 1 2 3 1 2 1 3, and you're getting same also 1 2 3, then 1 2, then 1 3. But what they are expecting, they are expecting 1 1 2 3 1 2 3, basically in sorted order. So you just need to sort your result vector, res, your result dot begin to result dot end. You sort this vector. Now compile. It will work perfectly fine, I hope this time. So yes, your output and expected output are matching. Let's submit this question. Now let's see, uh, will this pass all the test cases? Okay, okay, five more. Yeah, this is passing all the test cases. So this is your answer. Hope you understand this. And now the time complexity and space complexity. Okay, so here the expected time complexity is O of 2 raised to the power n, and that is actually true because you are making two calls, and for every call you're traversing the whole array. Okay, n is for the traversing the array, and you're making two calls, so 2 raised to the power n, and that is actually the number of subset you're generating. And expected auxiliary space is like 2 raised to the power n, the number of calls you have made. Okay, and the length of each subset. So length of each subset, so this is the length of each subset, this is the length of each subset. So average length of the subset, let's take l. So the space complexity will be 2 raised to the power n into l. Okay, where 2 means you have make two calls, either to pick or not pick. Okay, so this is your question. Hope you like it. If you understand it, then very well. But before seeing the solution, you try it by yourself. So मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए टेक केयर, बाय बाय, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.